All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Infinity Train, Season 1, Episode 5.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You have progressed. You have managed to sing the song that you really didn't want to sing. You had some emotional vulnerability. Great. And your number has been changing.
And you also let a monster go out into the next train's
I'm sure that'll be fine, though. You know,
car.
he'll just tell more people to get into their seats.
Yeah. I don't know. This thing just gives me the willies.
It is
the creepy thing. The mask was just like so like human of a thing to decide to have it like put over its opening where there's clearly some orb or sphere that needs to be there.
As far as scary monster to have in our animated series as a, mysterious antagonistic force and all that stuff, fantastic. 10 out of 10.
Mechanical pincer tentacles is just that
and machine gun eyes, because why not?
because
Inability to literally change reality since they're in some interdimensional train thing.
Well, it's not even that they're changing reality. They're just turning off parts of the train. They're just like, oh, I'm going to pull that out.
Yep.
Probably looking for their power source, basically.
Sure.
So,
I feel like one's connected, but,
yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Oh!
What was that fellow's
T-Rex
name?
baseball?
I kinda already forgot.
Mildred the Tyrannosaur.
Uh-oh. No.
That's a problem. Oh. What?
So cars on the train can just move around?
That's cool.
Huh.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
It's to be a study.
Why do they study hoarding?
Different times on the clock.
Hey, get out of there.
What? Me? No. Hello, me-shaped thing. Are you my mum? And if so, where have you been?
If it isn't my favorite person named after a flower.
Oh, it's the cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Calm down, dog.
New outfit.
Last time we saw her, she tried to kidnap you.
Kidnap? Je ne serai jamais. We had a deal. You backed out. I left you alone, and you abandoned me to the relentless splashes of 1,000 Randalls. Litter under the box.
Oh, yes. Is it now?
Why, you're the ones who oafishly stumbled into my humble abode.
Ah.
Your mom's a little quiet.
Don't touch that! I apologize. Everything here is extremely important to me.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust you.
That prickles my whiskers, kitten. Au revoir. Oh my. Be a dear and help me with those fallen items, would you? I'd do it myself, but, well,
Yeah.
No thumbs.
Wait, where'd you get this?
I procure so many wonderful things.
Because it has my name on it.
I suppose we ought to give it a look,
I don't trust it.
But what if it's important?
This tape contains everything that makes you, you. Every passenger has one.
Every passenger?
And every one of them has a little number from a little tape, just like you.
Oh.
I'm not sure about this. Maybe you shouldn't.
Whoa.
What?
You have to watch. Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, no. Are you okay, honey?
Oh. Hey.
Mom, look! I can see Ryan's boat.
Whoa, you're here now.
Oh.
Wave your hands in the air.
Like you don't care.
Yeah, it's the song.
Whoa, Dog World? I wonder why it closed.
yeah.
Tulip.
They look so beautiful in their natural state.
Their natural state, yes.
I'm home. Still in a memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you tired of
What?
owning things that aren't donuts could be donuts?
Every day of my miserable life.
Then buy a donut holder.
Amazing.
Great news, bud.
You got a full scholarship to Vassar.
Uh,
People too creative for their own good.
You just became Ultra-Galactic World President of Game Design!
Who wants to celebrate with double onion ice cream cake?
This isn't right. Something's changing my memory.
Oh,
No.
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
Tulip? How about those dolphins?
A pyramid! This isn't how it happened.
Hear it for Daphne. What do you mean she won't wake up?
So that's why they closed off World.
Uh-huh.
Can we move closer?
I told you she needed glasses, Andy.
Well, maybe you should have taken her to the optometrist, Megan.
Oh, yeah. They were fighting.
Oh. Yeah, and who was actually on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need to accept that there were a lot of bad memories in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha! Donut holder.
They shouldn't be here.
Harry the bike guy. He's woke for the spoke.
Dad was there.
So, you're tucking me in now. Awful news, Tulip.
We're getting divorced.
Divorce! Divorce!
Oh my god.
Divorce.
No! This isn't what happened!
Wait, Ugly Irwin.
We having dinner here or going out?
Neither. We just want to talk to you.
This is how it happened.
Tulip, we want you to know we both love you so much. You might have noticed Dad and I have problems sometimes, like arguments, things like that.
We tried to fix things. Your mom and I decided to take some time off from each other. Are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? You're not.
Yeah.
Getting divorced?
Well, right now we're just separated.
Oh.
But then you're gonna get divorced after that. It's not that simple.
It's not that simple.
You're either married or you're not. What else is there?
We just want you to know none of this is your fault.
I know that. Why would it be? I remember how scared I was.
Yeah.
Tulip, I'm so sorry.
How mad I was. Things were fine, but then you decided to change everything! That's definitely what happened. But knowing it sure doesn't feel any better. I was the one changing my memories.
There you go. Whoa.
Watch that tape without thoroughly sniffing it first.
Awake already.
You tried to trap me?
Can one really be trapped when reliving such happy memories?
Numbers just constantly changing.
Let's not be hasty, my petulant perennial. What about your number?
I don't care.
Well,
Nice.
But it's going down. The train must think you're doing well.
So it's a good thing my number's going down? I'm growing as a person? No more numbers. No more mystery.
whoa.
Okay.
We don't like you.
You're getting
You
moved
failed.
again. Far ahead.
Then we see two pale blue eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Where is the passenger?
She isn't exactly here at present. The tape! It should have tracked her.
Oh.
Mercy, please. I'm the only one who can help you find them. Thank you.
Do not fail again.
No, no.
Holy shit.
Y'all, they just took the knob and they just cranked it up.
Broke it off. Oh.
I think it's safe to say we took care of that
Nice.
spot car.
Ah. Needed a bit of a relaxing, just...
We aren't going to stress ourselves out. We are going to stay positive, and we are going to take this one car at a
Wow.
Awesome. Good job.
Incredible.
Oh.
Interesting.
Clean is clean.
Still under construction.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay, some
neat.
non-Euclidean...
Gravity car?
He's immune to it.
You
Oh.
okay?
It's broken.
I broke it.
What are you...
You broke it.
Evidence found us.
Oh.
Oh.
Did they
Turtles?
say
Turtles?
ambassadors or warriors? Royalty.
Gravity turtle car?
Announcing His Supreme Excellency, please
Wait.
extend your necks in adoration.
That's corgis on the pauldrons.
Yeah.
I am Aloysius III, Emperor and Unifier of the Hard and Soft Shell.
We're just looking for the exit.
Let's not be hasty. I don't often get to see other royalty.
Indeed.
King and uniter of the Cottigans and the Pembrokes. Pardon my lack of fanfare, but I am on a crusade for justice that requires a bit of discretion.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Pray tell, who is your little friend dismantling our turtle totter?
1-1. What are you doing?
It was going, but it should be going whoop whoop.
I'm sure they have someone who can fix it. Some kind of licensed technician. Anyway, come on.
The monster is supposed to be fixing things, but it's currently...
Yeah.
Structures can be impressive, but a culture is measured by its cuisine. All natural jam pond is both delicious and great for traveling quickly.
Stop being a fussy baby.
Look at that house. There's no wall at all. These houses are supposed to have walls. Anyone could just walk in.
Well, Your Highness, thank you so much for taking us here. We wish you the best, and... Hey! 1-1!
Yeah.
Aloysius and I were in the middle of some fascinating discussion. How do you keep your crown balanced on your head?
Bobby pins, mostly.
We have a potential ally here. Perhaps we could take our time?
We already spent a lot of time in that spa car. Hey, no, don't
Ah.
do that.
Why?
Fine.
Fantastic.
Ah,
Now, my
yes.
friend, the
Yes.
Charter of Walkies dictates that
Meet back
no
here in
citizen
1
can-
hour.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
going
buddy.
on?
I'm kind of worried about you.
This brick isn't supposed to be here at all.
Well, I suppose someone could trip over these loose bricks.
And someone could trip over that loose house. If we each take a side, we can do
Maybe
this
we
in-
shouldn't all split up.
This hole in the ground provides an interesting look.
Our mail delivery service is built around them. It's fast, and everybody gets something. No disappointed faces for empty mailboxes.
But that hole looked like it went out of the train
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Okay, stop pushing. I'm going.
Do your houses have walls on all sides?
Yeah, don't see the actual mechanisms that make the train environments.
This is just how it is.
Gotcha. That's why maybe the other part is breaking things. It's because it doesn't have the part that's desiring to fix it.
Sure.
Take that, Miss Carlson. Now who needs improvement in cleaning up after herself in cursive and brevity? Huh?
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Ah! Do not remove the orbs. I will write that down with less jammy hands.
Okay.
We should probably get going anyway.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Someone has moved the jam. It's dried up.
Trying to help you clean it up.
How are we supposed to slide to the other side?
Oh, you use this? I
Human.
didn't even think.
Hey, Chief, I'm gonna be late. No. Jam pond has been dried up, but I don't know why it happened.
I'm really sorry. Oh no. Where's 1-1?
Oh.
Yes!
We're trying to stop him, but we can't reach.
Gravity will go with them, and our kingdom will be torn apart.
Well, crap.
1-1, you have to stop!
I'm helping, Miss Tulip. I'm putting it
Where it's supposed to be.
if they knew it was broken.
Whoa.
They would have fixed it.
They're actually... Yeah,
To get things back in order.
the voice is sinking.
You're
Whoa.
really scaring me.
Yeah, now I'm floating away.
I have to help put things in order. It wouldn't be like this if I had just been better.
Oh.
This isn't helping.
How can I not try and fix it? It's my fault.
Is that what you
Not
think?
your fault.
That it's your fault?
I know it.
Whoa.
There isn't a fault.
Whoa.
It just is. But all this, you trying to make it your responsibility? This is causing real harm. I know what it's like to think that if you had just been better, things would have been different.
Yeah. Holy shit.
This is not your fault. And I still want to help you, 1-1, if you'll let me. Oh. We both feel terrible.
Sorry.
He's kind of going through a lot right now.
This is quite the mess.
If I may, the
Yes.
Colginian response team specializes in disaster relief work with doorbell aftermath, but I still think they could be of help.
I may take you up on that offer, my friend.
An alliance between our kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hello, I'm One.
I'm Tulip.
Do we ever truly know who we are?
We push onward to our homes and mothers.
Well.
This is a good show.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
These 2 episodes gave us some meat.
Well, that was heart-wrenching.
Well, yeah, that was a lot.
Oh, man.
So we go through memory lane.
Yeah.
And going through a specifically recurring characters cab car, which then is one that they've lived in for a good period of time.
Right.
And they're also working with not just the monster, but another individual, a robot or something. That's fun. They're specifically trying to get 1-1. So yeah, I think we're right on the money that it's just 1-1's supposed to be in the face of the
which makes sense because if the if 1-1 is an analogy for her imbalanced emotional state as a result of all the stuff that she's going through, right? And the train is, metaphor for life and all that stuff and everything, right?
Yeah.
Then the one that's guiding her on the path through life, herself, right, is totally thrown off because of everything that's happened.
Yeah.
And so there needs to be reconciliation.
Yeah.
But also because maybe she's scared, things are broken and they, and she doesn't know how to fix them or whatever. The defense mechanisms have some instincts that are not helpful.
Right.
Right? And so, no, you don't want them to get 1-1 because they'll do bad things with 1-1.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah, this is fun.
Oh my God.
This is a lot. So, first episode giving us a fun little tape, basically, that all the passengers have. Fun little detail there. Something that makes the cat very valuable in terms of information for later stuff.
Right.
But specifically, takes her through a version of events that could allow her to kind of overwrite what the memories actually were with something more happy, whimsical,
idyllic.
Yeah, and thus kind of living in a delusional land where your life's okay, there are no problems with it, and thus it kind of takes you out of the train's journey, which there's some stuff to explore there for sure. But then once she's willing to accept it, then it's this is what actually happened in my memories, and she catches back up effectively to the present, kind of, and then pops out of the TV.
Yeah.
That was really cool because while the plot of, we're trying to trap her here is one thing, the idea that, like, it's hard to just track her because maybe if you continue linearly up the train, it doesn't necessarily take you to the same world that the other person went to.
Or maybe because the train is broken, the people managing the train aren't able to properly keep track of what's going on.
Right. But that still falls under the thing of what I'm saying here, because it feels like this machine would be capable of just going behind where she is now and then just going forward.
Oh, sure.
But it's or now that you've gone so far ahead, just go backwards.
Right.
It'll be fine, right? But maybe there's some funky stuff with space and time, so it's not actually capable of being done in that way.
But as far as some of the visuals that we got, the train car being moved to go right in front of her, great. That's cool and terrifying, right? And it was just a fantastic way to set up the episode. We have this very, heartfelt, gripping, emotional story that we tell through this and going into the memories and all that stuff. Fantastic, right?
Yeah.
And then her experiencing them like third person. Because, like, Oftentimes I feel like when you go into the memories and all that stuff in some kind of, fiction where the memories are made manifest, right?
Right.
It's usually not the person going through their own memories, I feel like, so much as it is other people going through their memories and being able to get that insight into the person and how they work and that kind of stuff, right?
Sure.
But no, in this case, it's I love that they're exploring the idea of how our own memories can be faulty and malleable. Yeah, exactly. And because everything that happened was, so frustrating and hurt so much and all of that stuff, you start to paint over some things, right? You start to, I love the idea of the dad being on the couch is just absent, but the blanket's still there, right? Because it's I don't want to think about what that was and what that meant, but I still, but all the stuff around it is still there,
I was just staying up watching infomercials.
Right.
That also could have been part of it, is that she did stay out there and just lean against the couch with him and watch infomercials.
And just focus on the infomercials because, you don't want to think about the other stuff, right?
It's just mind-numbingly boring, just random stuff that keeps you... Yeah.
I love that we are getting concrete details about her past while also getting the metaphorical layers of indirection that still harken back to it, because I feel like that's a really good way to balance things out with the fact that yes, for our first episode 11 minutes, we can't tell her whole life story of everything of how they got there, right? Just enough for us to understand it, and then we start moving,
right?
But especially if this show is going to be a fairly long one, let's get into the details, right? Let's not just have the layers of indirection, because yes, while that is wonderful and that can work great, it's like if the fiction, right, is kind of also like it's a thing that we need as people sometimes to be able to step away from the uncomfortable thing,
right,
so that we can process it a bit, but not for the sake of then living in that layer of indirection, right? We then need to revisit the uncomfortable stuff
from that space
and bring in the things that we've learned. And I think especially with regards to someone young like Tulip, who is then experiencing all of this stuff, you have to have both, right? And so then after that to have the episode where then 1-1 is scrambling to fix things.
I think that was genius. The idea to basically take something that we as kids and adults, I'm just gonna say, and adults do, basically as a coping mechanism when you feel like, one, things are out of control, your environment is chaotic, thus unpredictable, you don't know what to do here. You do sometimes trauma response into finding something you can control and just hyper fixate on like making it perfect. And then you go, it's okay.
Right.
That's not healthy. Like, that's not healthy. That is a trauma response. That is at least a pain response. But the idea that, I'm responsible for my environment being chaotic and unpredictable and something that's scary and can hurt me at times, so I'm going to hyperfixate on trying to control it, adjust it.
I'm going to wear the gloves so I don't focus on the thing that I have no control over.
Well, right. But in a lot of ways, I feel like that's actually healthier. Like the idea of understanding that there's things that you cannot control.
Right.
Therefore, don't hyperfixate on it. Obviously, you can take a look at it. But right now, the first step is not hyperfixating on it. So then you can have it in doses.
Exactly.
So the idea that in a lot of ways, the previous episode was showing that there was a lot of stuff that happened in her environment and her memories that were outside of her control that were not great.
Yeah.
And she had no influence over those things.
It happened to her.
It happened to her.
Yep.
So that gave her the lesson to then be like, I'm not responsible for that. And that's why she then puts on the glove, because it's the I can go through with this.
Yeah, just focus on the here and now.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you don't want to stay there forever, but that's good for
maybe
good for a
check
good for a
on your
time.
number every once in a while, just to see,
It's something that is happening, but you don't need to live by it. So then having 1-1 start to maybe even sync up a little bit with some of its original function the machine that is going around pulling orbs out or what have you is out of sorts, and it's actually like not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Right.
And 1-1 is actually the part that's like, no, we need to fix things. Like that might be part of it, or there's like some kind of conjoined purpose in that regard, where it's we manage things just in general. So it means that sometimes that means taking things apart, sometimes that means fixing things.
Right. I'm going to go out on a limb that given that the things that we saw 1-1 doing were the same as what the spaghetti monster was doing, that is the same goal that the spaghetti monster has. It's fixing things, right? And when things show up that aren't supposed to be there, it maybe attacks them in a hostile manner, right? You know, full-on machine guns coming out of its eyes and things like
and
that.
by fixing, it's more just breaking things. It's poking in and seeing what.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. It's there's a broken piece here. Like, you know, let's break the piece off so that we can try and find a piece that's intact and put it on there, right? You know, like like it's the you know, like before you.
It's more blind in that regard, in that it doesn't know where the broken thing is, so it's trying to just find it.
Well,
whereas 1-1 can immediately see what's broken because he's the eyes, basically.
Right,
but he doesn't know how to fix it, right?
Which also something that I just want to bring up with how 1-1 was introduced back in episode 1, right? The head of the child of the snowman, right? Tulip is very mechanically and logic oriented as a person, right? On top of being young, right? So as far as how to deal with an emotional situation, it's absolutely going to be trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, right? It's going to be, all right, let's. How
do we logic solve dealing with the life of my parents getting divorced?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like of course you're not going to know how to do that, right?
That's way too big of a problem.
Way too big of a problem. You know, for anyone your age to deal with, and also this is probably something that you are specifically as a person not the best equipped for, right?
You aren't equipped for.
Yeah, you aren't equipped for.
Yeah.
So, like, of course, that's going to be something where it's going to cause all kinds of mayhem and damage and things like that. That, also probably, in some ways, makes it more difficult for your parents. Not that that's your fault, because you're dealing with it the best way you know how, right? And that goes to show how your parents are, yes, not being great parents and not helping you, because they're doing their own thing, whereas really, whatever conflicts and issues they have, if they were going to be mature adults about this, it's okay, we have conflicts and issues.
Right.
Clearly, this is something that is affecting our daughter. We both can see that.
Yes.
So, we are going to be good co-parents here. And when it comes to being with our daughter, we are going to be supportive. We are going to put everything else and leave it at the door, because right now we need to be here for her, right? And we need to help her deal with this. And, hey, that'll probably by extension also help us be more congenial with each other as we navigate this whole messy situation, right?
Sure.
So, I really like how it's exploring this. I feel like it's doing a good job of getting into a lot of the nuance while still doing it often from a place of indirection. Which can be difficult to do.
Right, because in a lot of ways these stories are so emotionally hard to do in a lot of ways that you still need to make it somehow entertaining. So having episodic little mini adventures in the individual cars that explore this through some kind of world that beings there have found some level of equilibrium might also be pointing at the point here is that any one of these cars could be a great world to stay at and find peace and contentment in.
Yeah. Who cares if it's not necessarily what you would expect or if it seems perfect or seems weird on the surface, right?
You can find happiness in all of these places.
Right, exactly. No, I like that. And also, another thing that I just got to say about episode 6 that I really like is the way that it, without the context of Tulip and her parents' divorce and all of that stuff, right? That is something that is very much integral to the episode and how it's being portrayed and all that stuff. And it's brilliant and beautiful and all that good stuff. But on the other hand, it's also just, 1-1 who's like, this feels weird. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm going to try and deal with this, right? I'm going to try and help. I'm going to try and do all of these things. And, hey, maybe that gets him into trouble or whatever, right? Like that on its own is something that can be totally relatable and wonderful and beautiful to explore and all that stuff. And then, hey, on top of that, we have all of the fantastically clear detail with how it relates to Tulip.
Yeah.
But
I wonder also, in a lot of ways, if this is an example, this if we're going to go the symbolic route, one of the things that this cab or this train car made me think of basically is that this is her future, you know, like future education and all that stuff.
Okay.
And it's kind of a puzzle in a world that doesn't make sense. It's very, it's very, it somehow works, but it when you look at it, you're like, oh.
Sure, yeah. If we were to bring up all the potential metaphors here, there's the
college one.
There's the college one, which is, you know, split in half and all of that stuff, right? So, you know, there's that. There's the fact that everyone here is comprised of turtles who are notoriously slow moving, right? And so it's the, oh my God, you know, am I ever going to get through this? This just, you know, maybe I feel like I'm trapped here or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Then there's the idea of the stairs and having their own gravity, so up is down and everything, right? And also it changes so often that you never know what you can expect.
Well, I was just going to go with the way the gravity and the environments and stuff have no,
causal connection.
Yeah. That this is just something that is alien, but something that you're sure somehow makes sense, you know? But eventually you just need to figure it out.
Right.
I don't know. I really liked the stuff being implied here with this world. I feel like this is a ripe show for rewatch analysis.
Yes.
And it's episodes like this where we actually start to see the exterior of the train being like showcased by 1-1, you know, picking it apart and stuff.
Right, removing the sky or the hole that, you know, 1-1 then, you know, it's like, oh, that's scary. What's that? We're just going to cover that up.
Well, just also the consistency from the episode before where they were outside. And this looks like the exact same environment.
Yeah.
Like the train is traveling in this hostile, hellish environment out there.
Right.
And there's nothing really separating the train other than basically some kind of visual based material, like,
which could theoretically have parallels to the whole idea of what we got in the previous episode of painting over the memories.
Well, right. A lot of this is something where the perspective you have inside the train dictates the bounds and reality of the train itself. So that could also infer something of why the train is a little bit, you know, out of sorts and they can't just immediately find her. Also, the little symbol with the 3 little half moons and the hole in the middle, it doesn't seem to correlate to 1-1.
No, it's
what is it?
That's something that the spaghetti monster can grab. Because it's 3 pincers.
Oh, 3 pincers. You're right.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's our, you know, monster R2D2 Scomp Link, you know.
Yes.
Port. Like,
yes, it is. I was like, what is this? That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, also, there was the whole thing of the squiggly red line. In addition, in the whole, like,
where
the whole with the whole deal with the cat, when, like, it's like, okay, you know, being punished or whatever.
Oh,
and then there was the
entity.
There was the spaghetti monster thing, but then there was also like the squiggly line thing that was like talking or whatever.
It looked like a heart rate monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
It actually kind of reminds me more of like a Cylon, like
where
it kind of was like, vroom, vroom. But it was sending basically like a Morse code like signal, like a, you know.
Yeah, some kind of communication. But yeah, that also was just because I think we might have skipped past it, but the whole idea of the cat having this scene at the end is such a wonderfully terrifying way to end what was already a fantastic episode, you know? Like,
yeah, it's the kind of thing of the cat feels like an example of a veteran on the train.
Okay.
Someone who's been on the train for a very, 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 very
let me tell you the
long
tips
time.
and tricks, kid.
Right, but also someone that knows when to not like just give information freely. The idea that they said like, oh, all the passengers have one, and they just kind of blew past that so casually. Like it's I don't know for sure whether you know about there being other passengers or what that could imply.
But this is something that'll probably help you to feel more comfortable about watching the tape. So, you know,
maybe, yeah. But I think it was a mess up. I think it was a slip up in that the actual information was something that the cat wasn't necessarily sure whether to share or not, because it was getting eager and actually got
her to take the bait for the trap.
Got her to take the bait, exactly. Yeah. Right. I'm just trying to see if there were any other names that showed up. I think they all fell down. Yeah. I'm also kind of curious if her grabbing it then put the name on it versus it being something where it was actually...
I could absolutely see that being the case.
Like it was never actually something that had a name on it until she touched it and picked it up.
Yep.
So...
Yeah.
All in all, this show is now getting me very excited for other train passengers and other stuff with regards to the train's world. And then the other part was how the actual mechanical spaghetti monster actually invaded
the memories.
The memory.
Yeah, that was...
And almost like...
God. The ways...
Yeah.
The ways that the visuals kind of like came to life and turned into clearly something else, you know, her parents becoming monstrous and all that stuff, or even just something as simple as she starts to get overcome by static. Like that is the kind of shit that would be the stuff of my nightmares as a kid. Like just, you're like, it's the equivalent of like you know, you're in a dream and then all of a sudden you need to scream, but you can't. You can't make a sound, right? You know, like that kind of a thing. But then the idea that the static was actually her believing in the painted over memories rather than seeing things as they are is such a wild, wonderful way to take it.
Right, and also being something that potentially like obviously the parents turning into the monster thing might have literally just been her being inside this, potentially presented her to be digitally accessed by the monster.
Sure.
And thus it wasn't that the monster was going to come here physically to find her like sitting in the chair. It's this was it almost getting her right there.
Yeah, right.
Like when the parents became that was her about to be like digitally like taken over in some way. But her then going back through the memories protected her against that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Very, very fun. Also, just a small little detail, I was looking for it, but there was a lot of stuff with birds, like the rooster that was like eyes kind of almost watching her in the car, but then it's there were like bird pictures on the wall when we had the car that was just full of like ducks that had like inverted eyes and stuff, so I was just kind of see like if she had a pet duck that died or something. I don't know. Like, yeah. I feel like the shows that do this kind of stuff will hide something in plain sight whenever you have the klepto environment where there's just a million things.
Yep.
And it fills your vision, but you don't look too closely at any of it, you know? And then it's the like, aha, there was a thing right there in front of you, and you didn't see it because you didn't know what to look for.
Right.
I love these kinds of spaces because then you can go back and be like, oh, there's the thing. The thing is right there. It's just right in front of your face. You don't see it. You don't notice it.
Yeah.
So
good stuff.
This will have to be one of those
this was
at some point, but
this was quite the double whammy.
Yeah.
Like as far as 2 episodes to watch.
Right. Quite the upgrade as far as the show's just intensity and quality.
Whew.
Oh my God. But
that was heavy.
Love it. But y'all, thank you so much for watching these episodes, reactions and discussions. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.